is left over is the character that I turned into, a very loving and caring person for everyone I meet, regardless of their race or color. And I have a new perspective on my parents and my brother and my sister, and I don't blame them at all. It's like, this is the cards that were dealt to me. Now you either deal with it and stop feeling sorry for yourself, or you're going to end up just continuing to make the same mistakes over and over again. So that's why all my decisions now are based on facts and not my feelings, and that's how I run my life now.
Okay, Randy, this is a good time to take our commercial break, okay? So we'll be right back. Thank you. We'll be right back with more of Randy Fowler. He's the author of the book, A Moment in Time, Living in the Shadows. He's the brother of a very famous actor, Kevin Spacey. Has a website called randybfowler.com and also rodslimos.com, but he's trying to raise money for a new limo. So go to Randy Rod's Limo at GoFundMe, and we'll be right back after these messages. And now, a word from our sponsors. Pacific West Bamboo, your premier source for sustainable building material. They provide construction-grade and craft-grade bamboo material for all your indoor, outdoor, and gardening needs. Contact them for event planning and display building as well. 503-839-8126. Or you go to their new website, pacificwestbamboo.com. Or you can contact them on Facebook at Pacific West Bamboo. That's 503-839-8126. Amanda from Pacific West Bamboo was our first sponsor. She's been so good to us, so please support her in return. I want to make everybody aware of our new members section at www.oppermanreport.com. You can go there and sign up for a monthly, quarterly, or yearly subscription. You can even purchase episodes one by one. You get full access to brand new original content, new guests, new uncensored interviews, my own investigations and reports, and we're going to be adding sections with documents, images, police reports, either provided by myself or by my guests, or for my own investigations, my own reports. So you can go to oppermanreport.com and you can sign up there tonight. You can start listening tonight. Strawman. I want to mention Strawman. Strawman is a band out of Toronto, Canada. They're good friends of the Opperman Report. They're a trio of guys who share the same mindset most of us here do, and they put that energy into their words and music. So check them out at strawmanmusic.com and drop them a line to let them know that you heard them here on the Opperman Report. We'll be doing an interview with Sean Duffy soon. You can get an autographed copy of my book, How to Succeed as a Private Investigator, by visiting my PI website, emailrevealer.com. We also offer a computer and cell phone forensics. We can recover deleted text messages to uncover infidelity. We offer asset searches, locates, email tracing, background reports, and we can even trace your spouse's email address back to internet dating websites to catch them cheating online. You can reach us at 800-572-9762, or you can email me at emailrevealer@aol.com. New World Mexican Women. Everyone loves the New World Mexican Women, and their line of fine, handcrafted, authentic Mexican jewelry of stone mosaic and abalone stone inlay. In their first book, titled New World Mexican Women, available on lulu.com, they teach you how to make this jewelry, and they have a collection of love letters to their men from their hometown that have immigrated to the United States to find work. They have also published a new book entitled Azuquina to the Rodeo. It's about a young girl that falls in love with a rodeo bull rider, and she runs away with him without telling her family. You can find the New World Mexican Women by Googling New World Mexican Women. And you can ask them about their deals on wholesaling their fine jewelry and all of the other projects that they have going on. If you'd like to have your business or website advertised here and promoted all over the world on dozens of stations every day, give us a call at 800-572-9762 or email oppermanreport@gmail.com. And now back to our show. Well, not so soon. First, we're going to talk about MichiganMushrooms.net. They offer the highest quality chaga chunks available anywhere, picked fresh from healthy live trees in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, sun-dried and quickly shipped to you. They're very proud of their long-standing reputation as trusted farmers and collectors of wild, gourmet, and medicinal mushrooms. Customer service and offering high-quality products is very important to them, and they have a strict grading system that begins in the woods, and they would rather pass up a chunk that looks bad instead of passing it off to you, the customer. Additionally, they are recognized by the state of Michigan as mushroom experts. They are certified by the Department of Agriculture to sell 20 different species of mushrooms, and proof of this certification is available upon request. That is MichiganMushrooms.net or on Facebook, Michigan Mushrooms LLC. Got a brand new sponsor, The Rodeo of Doom by Miguel Laci. The year is 2384, and Henry Fields is a down-on-his-luck adjunct professor in the architecture department at Andreas Tangen University in Los Angeles. But he has one thing going for him that others don't. He has enough of the coveted EP14 to live to be 200, if he wants to. Not that hard. When he saves a woman for certain death with a few drops of the EP14, a corrupt government agency tries to blackmail him into selling off his supply. Just when it seems like it might be a good idea, all hell breaks loose. The Rodeo of Doom was written by Miguel Laci and edited by Margaret A. Harrell, the author of Keep This Quiet, memoir series. Now, she was also the copy-edited Hunter S. Thompson's breakthrough book, Hell's Angels. According to Harrell, the Rodeo of Doom will grip you and pull you into the wild ride of a different reality. This is a consciously fast-paced journey into the future. Author Miguel Laci reveals his craft by intricately weaving in fine details for his reader and keeps you anxiously anticipating what will happen next. Do not wait to read this book. There will surely be more to come from this author. The Rodeo of Doom is available on Amazon.com, and there's a link to the Rodeo of Doom in the Opperman Report bookstore. Welcome back to the Opperman Report. I'm your host, private investigator Ed Opperman. We're here today with Randy B. Fowler. You can go to randybfowler.com, also rodslimos.com, and GoFundMe page is Randy's Rods Limo GoFundMe. Author of the book, A Moment in Time, Living in the Shadows. Now, a couple of questions for you. Your dad, what did he do for a living?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He stayed home and pretended to be a writer, but never wrote a single page ever. He never finished anything he started. He started lots of stuff, but he never finished it. There were very few times while I was growing up that he actually had a job. The money was procured by my mother, who was an executive secretary, and he just stayed at home and sat there with his ink dip quill pen, writing the same sentence over and over and over again, page after page, looking for the perfect handwriting so he could write his book. And that had a profound effect on my life, and that's why I don't start anything unless I'm going to finish it. And that's why it was so important when I made the decision to write my book that I was going to finish it, because the legacy my father left was start everything, finish nothing, and then blame everybody else for his failures. So he had a huge library of history books and religious books and Nazi books, and he hung his Nazi flags and his pictures of Hitler all over the office, and it was very disturbing, especially in the 1960s, to be associated with someone with such extreme views on the world.
What was his rank in the military?
he was evidently a medic in the U.S. Army. And supposedly, whether it's true or not, because he felt sorry for the German people, he supposedly ran a black market operation, trading and selling, commodities and cigarettes and things like that for the German people. But whether it's true or not, there's no way to prove it. This is what he told us.
Okay, gotcha. Now, you described being in a closet holding a gun. What's that about? Randy? Might have lost our connection with Randy here. No, yeah, Randy, can you hear me? Yeah, we might have. Randy, can you hear me? Okay, let me try hanging up on him and call him right back. See if that works. We need a better connection anyway. There's a little distortion there. Okay. Randy, are you there? Oh, you might have hit your mute button, Randy. If there's a little picture of a microphone, if there's a little red line going through it, you might have hit that. And you might be on mute. What do you think? What I'm going to do? Call up Randy's phone number. We never give up around here at the Auburn Report. Let's see. I got Randy's number, and we're going to call that up. Here it is. Okay. This might be better audio anyway, so.
Okay.
Hey, Randy, how are you?
Fine.
Yeah, we lost your connection. So why don't you turn off the, we'll cancel, I'll hang up on you here with the, oops, I'm hung up the wrong one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's a little feedback there. Okay, Randy, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Now, there was an incident where you were in a closet with a gun. Can you describe that?
Yes, my father was in the house upstairs, and I was upstairs looking for my brother, but he obviously was outside playing, and my father started yelling out my name, and I knew what that was, that, he had the urge again, and I frantically was looking for a place to hide, and the only place I could hide was in their master bedroom in my father's closet, and when I opened up the door, I glanced up and saw a wooden box, which I knew was my father's German Luger that he had brought back from Europe. And I opened up the box and figured out a way to make sure it was loaded, shut the closet door, and got down on my knees with a loaded gun and waited. And he was frantically going around the house calling out my name, Randall, where are you? And he eventually made his way to the master bedroom and was looking all around. And I vowed that if he opened up that closet door, I would pull the trigger. And he never thought about looking in his own closet. So I was safe at that moment in time, and that became one of my new hiding places to avoid being abused by my father.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, are you aware of the story about Kevin Casey being on that plane with Jeffrey Epstein?
No, I'm not.
Do you know who Jeffrey?
I don't follow my brother anymore. I have no idea what he does.
Well, do you know who Jeffrey Epstein is?
No, I don't.
Well, he's this guy down in Florida. He's a billionaire down in Florida with a private plane, and he was convicted of a convicted sex offender. He's a pedophile, and he flew the plane, and he became famous because he had flown Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey, and Chris Tucker on his private plane to a trip to Africa, and everyone said, hey, who's this guy, Jeffrey Epstein? Turned out later on he was molesting 3 little girls a day. Now, What would you make of something like that? Your brother being on